Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Vidyarthini's Academy of Computer Science. In this session, we'll be seeing about operating system services. So let's get started. OS services. So what are the services that OS provides to us? OS provides services both to the program as well as the users. From a program point of view, OS provides an environment in which the program can execute. Whereas from the user's point of view, it provides the service of executing the program in a convenient manner. So let's see what are the services that OS does. The following are the services that OS gives to us: program execution, IO operation, file system management, error detection, resource allocation, and protection. Now let's see each of the services one by one. Program execution. Program execution. Operating system does many kind of activities, from system programs to user programs like printer, spooler, name server, file server, etc. All these activities are encapsulated into a process, and when it comes to execution of the process, it includes the execution of the complete context, like code to be executed, data to be manipulated, register, operating systems, resources that are in use. All these things the OS has to keep in note. That is like it has to keep a note of everything. And when it comes to program execution, the OS does the following activities, loading the program into the memory in the sense main memory, executing the program, handling programs execution, and provide the mechanism for process synchronization, process communication, and deadlock handling. We'll be seeing each and everything in detail in the upcoming chapters. Next OS service is the IO operations. IO subsystem comprises of IO devices and the corresponding driver softwares. Drivers usually hide the peculiarities of a hardware device from the user. OS manages to communicate between the user and the device drivers. IO operation means a read-write operation with any file or any specific IO device, and OS provides the access to a particular resource when it is required. That is, when you request for a particular resource, the OS will grant the permission depending upon when it has to be given to you. So this is the work of OS, which when it comes to IO operation. Next is the file system manipulation. File represent a collection of related information. Computer can store files on the disk, that is the secondary storage, for the purpose of storing it for a long term. And the secondary storage devices are like magnetic tape, magnetic disk, or optical storage devices like CDs, DVDs, etc. And file system is normally organized in the form of directories, and this is the main reason for storing it in the form of directories, for ease of use and easy navigation. These directories will in turn contains files and other directories. This is the picture which I will be showing in detail, and this is the detailed view of the picture, where you will have a master file directory and user file directory, and under the directories there will be many files. So if one directory will be having will in turn have many directories, and those directories will in turn have many files. So this is how we will be seeing the folders in our system. And what are the OS services with respect to file management? Program needs to read file or write a file. OS gives permission to program for operation on files. And what kind of permission the OS does? OS gives to the program. It gives the permission of read only or read write, or sometime it will deny the permission also. So OS provides an interface to the user to create or delete a file, user to create or delete the directory, and it provides an interface to the user to create a backup of the file system. So when it comes to file system manipulation, OS does the following activity. of operating system is communication, and there are two things. Either the system will be in distributed system or in the network. When the system are in distributed system, they do not share the memory or peripheral device or the clock, and OS manages communication between them. In a network, a processor communicate with one another through communication line, and OS handles routing and connection and security between the processes. OS activity with respect to communication are when there are two processes, it is obvious that there must be some data transfer, and both the process can be on one computer or in different computers which are connected through computer network. And communication are implemented in two ways, either by using the shared memory or message passing. So these are the activities when it comes to communication service. So next service is error handling. Error may occur anywhere or anytime in a process, and error may occur in the following things, that is the CPU or IO device or the memory hardware. And OS activity in error handling are OS constantly keeps a check on the possible errors, and when the error occurs, it takes appropriate action and ensures the correction of the error. Next service of OS is resource management. In case of multi-user or multitasking environment, resources such as main memory, CPU cycle, file storage, everything has to be allocated to different users or different jobs. And OS activity when it comes to resource management is like it manages all the resources by using the schedulers, and CPU scheduling algorithms are used for better utilization of the CPU, and the CPU scheduling algorithm we'll be seeing in the upcoming chapters. Next OS service is the protection. Protection refers to the mechanism or the way in which the OS controls the access to the program process, or how it restricts the user from accessing a particular resource. The following are the activities in terms of protection. It ensures that all the access to a particular resource or is always under control, and it also restricts the access to the external IO devices, and it does this work of protection with the help of providing authentication features. Authentication feature in the sense it is providing a password to users to access the particular resource. So these are the OS services that we saw: program execution, IO operation, file system manipulation, communication, error handling, resource management, and protection. Next topic will be types of operating systems.